Hey guys, we're back again. Let's see, what are we on this week? Day 3, it's Wednesday, right? Welcome. Wednesday is gonna be a really fun day because we're gonna do some Pilates. So it's a little bit different from what we've done the other days this week, but that's what makes it fun, right? We're gonna switch it up all week long. So today for Pilates, we're gonna focus on the lower body. And I think I mentioned this on my Instagram page that I had a lot of requests. Lower body, don't you worry, but today's the day that I'm throwing in a whole bunch of stuff for inner thighs. You actually don't need very much equipment today. All you need is a mat and some loop bands. That's it. And if you don't have loop bands, you'll be fine to do this workout without. So grab your stuff, it shouldn't take you long. And once you've got it, say hello. I love to see who is working out with me live in the mornings. So go ahead and check in and let me know that. But yeah, shouldn't take you too long to set up. Grab some water if you like to have that, I'll remind you. And if you like to listen to music when you work out, get that started too, because I'm not gonna play it on my channel. I'll let you choose your own, all right? So grab your loop bands, grab your mat. The one other thing you might choose to have nearby is something to hold on to. So today we're gonna do this like standing segment at the beginning of class where we're gonna be in a position for a long time, and we're also gonna be kind of balancing on one leg. If you have a hard time with your balance occasionally, or if you're like, I don't know if I do, Erin, I might. Have a chair close by because you can get that near you to hold on to if you're having a hard time with your balance, all right? Okay, grab your stuff. Looking around to see if I have water in my gym today, and I don't think I do. Well, hopefully I don't get thirsty in the middle of class, right? Normally I have like a random bottle out here, but as usual, my entire family uses this gym and stuff just walks off. Weird, right? Grab your stuff, say hello if you're joining me live. Loop bands, a couple different sizes, and a mat. That's all you'll need today. And as usual, even if you don't have loop bands, if you just have yourself, you can still do this workout, all right? Grab those things. I'm gonna step right over here and make sure I don't have, oh no, I don't. Most definitely do not have water. All right, well, we'll get started without it, right? Who's joining me live or who's had a chance to say so? Courtney, good morning. Welcome. Let me make sure my phone's off. I am sore. My lower body is still, fairly sore from Monday. And then from yesterday, I'm feeling it. It's manageable from yesterday, but I'm feeling it through here, some soreness. I was pretty sore in the lower body yesterday. It's worked itself out a little bit today. So if you guys are sore too, we're gonna continue to work that stuff out this week. And Professor, welcome, good morning. Okay, should we get started? Yes, we should. All right, I'm just gonna have you stand on your mat or in the middle of your room or whatever you got. And we're gonna go into a plie position. So legs are wide, toes are out. You're gonna tuck your hips up and under. So automatically, you're gonna feel your backside squeeze, and then you're gonna come down into a low plie position. And I want you to hold this while we're chatting. There's a few things that make a big difference today. Keep your hips tucked under. Keep your weight in your heels. If your weight's like jammed into your toes, that is likely because your feet are too close together. So you can take them out a little bit wider, okay? I want the majority of your weight shooting straight down into your heels, okay? Keep those hips tucked. We wanna work our glutes and our inner thighs here, so I don't want you poking your butt out and leaning forward, okay? Stay upright, hips tucked under, stay down nice and low. Now the lower you stay, the harder this is gonna be, so you get to choose that. As far as your hands, you can put them here, you can put them here, okay? You can do whatever you want really at this point with those arms, but we're gonna start with a little plie down. I want you to just kind of feel where the workload is for your stance right now. Are you feeling your glutes engage? Are you feeling your inner thighs engage? Breathe. I want you to keep it low. Notice I'm not standing straight up at any. We mentioned this several times in class today. For those that join us kind of a little bit late, but if you feel off balance, that's why I mentioned earlier, you can have a chair nearby and that'll help you with balance. You can always hold on to something while you're doing this too, all right? We're just gonna keep on breathing. Little teeny pulses downward. Keep those hips tucked. We're gonna do about, I don't know, 15 more-ish. Here we go. 15 and 14. Just kind of a small single repetition. We've got 10 and 9. We're getting there. It's gonna get a little burny and shaky. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold it down, okay? You can readjust here if you need to, but try to do it in this downward position where you're working still, okay? Hips are tucked, right? Down nice and low. Now, those were kind of little single reps. We're gonna turn it into a pulse. It's a little different. I want you to focus on the downward motion. So you're gonna go down, 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 all right? If you need to adjust your feet, if you find that they slip or they're just not in the right position for you, you can do that, obviously, but try to do it while you're working. So like for me, if I'm feeling like my legs are a little bit too wide, there we go. Just try to keep on working. Don't use that as an excuse to stop and readjust for 30 seconds. Try to do it while you're working, all right? Okay, now while we're pulsing down, we're gonna come up on our right toe. You ready? Here we go, right toe. So it kind of shifts our weight over here, pulsing down. I'm gonna do my best to breathe through this. You do the same. Keep those hips tucked under. As you get tired, you're gonna wanna lean forward. Don't do that. Stay upright, stay low, keep those hips tucked. Now we're just gonna do a little switch. Here we go. Switch. Nice. Try to stay upright, don't lean forward. You ready for another switch? Ready, here we go, switch. Tuck those hips under. Again, switch. Now we're gonna continue with our little pulses. I want both heels down. Here we go, both heels down. This is gonna prep you because in just a second, we're gonna bring both heels up, okay? If you can't stay balanced and you don't have anything nearby to hold on to, keep your heels down. If you try to go up and you're like, nope, I cannot stay up. And if you think you can come up on both toes with me, I don't know if I can, we'll try it. We're gonna do it now, both toes. See how my balance is. We can come out here, we can come here, here. Little teeny pulses. We're up on both toes. All right, I gotta stare off into space at something that's not moving. We're gonna go 10 seconds, then you're gonna continue pulsing with your heels down. You ready? All right, put those heels down, keep pulsing. Take it a little lower if you can. We're gonna stop pulsing in just 1 second, but I want you to pause at a low point in your little plie, all right? 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, low. Now this is up to you, all right? If you're like, this is so easy, Erin, then I need you to be really low. If you're like, I'm gonna die, it's so hard. Come up a little bit higher, okay? But keep those hips tucked under. Keep your weight in your heels, okay? Now we're gonna do a little hip tuck. I don't want you to poke your butt out. Go from a neutral position, tuck, neutral. Tuck your hips, neutral. Tuck. So you're focusing on the tuck. Big deep breaths. Now as you are tucking those hips up and under, I want you to take your body an inch lower. Here we go, take it lower. Tuck, and tuck those hips. Getting real shaky. We're gonna do 5, and then you're just gonna go back up an inch. Don't stand up, all right? Here we go. 5, 4, you guys are getting sweaty. It's the very beginning of class. 2, last one, hold the tuck, go up just an inch or a half inch, depending on how low you were, right? And then let's tuck again. Tuck. You, again, I talk about this till you want to just reach out and smack me, right? This is your workout. I'm going to kind of guide you through some moves, but you need to be real honest with yourself. How do you feel today? Where do you need to be? Taking this move lower makes it more challenging. So if you feel like you can do this all day, you need to change that. Give me 8, 7, 6, really tuck those hips, squeeze your cheeks. 4, 3, 2, hold the tuck. All right, now we're gonna take our knees and you're gonna press them towards your back wall. Press them back, back, back. Again, depending on how good you're feeling right now, you can take it a little lower. If you're really quad heavy right now, those quads are gonna be on fire. This is a full lower body move. But if you're like, the only place I'm feeling it is my quads, take your feet out wider. We're gonna do 12 of these back knee presses. I want you to get as low as you can to complete your 12. Ready? 12, 11, and I only have one more move in this position. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, heel forward and back, forward, back, forward and back. Stay down nice and low. We're going 8 and 8, 7 and 7, 6 and 6, quads, hamstrings, glutes, inner thighs, it's all working. 4 and 4, 3, 2, 2, 1, last one, heels forward, bring the other one forward, don't fall, hands straight down. You're gonna get real low and you're gonna pretend like you're pushing your fingertips slightly through your legs, okay? All right, you got 10 seconds right here, and then we're done. Get as low as you can, pulsing those fingertips back and through. 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, keep your head up slightly. 8, 7, stay as low as you can. 6, through those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Don't get lightheaded. We're gonna stand straight up. Great job. Oh my gosh. Okay, bring those legs in, shake it out. And we're gonna go to a side lunge. I wanna go this direction. So toes get to face forward, thank goodness, finally. We're gonna take a big step out to our left. Your right leg is gonna stay straight, okay? Left leg is gonna bend. Do what you want with your arms. I like mine out here, okay? Ready? You're gonna sink low. Weight is in your heel, so it's back in that glute, okay? And then you're just gonna push off this leg to right you. Down and up. So this left leg is the only thing working right now. You should feel like you're kind of tipping over to the side and then just pushing yourself straight back up. Down and up. All right, go as low as you can. This leg's got the whole workload. Let's go 12, 11, and 10, 9, 8. Got like a hair on my back. Hate that. You can't reach it, right? 6, 5. Just push off that left leg. 4, 3, 2. Go. Down and up. Another thing I want you to focus on is your upper body's not moving much. I don't want you to come up and down with your upper body. Lock it in position. You're just tipping over, standing up through your heel. Believe it or not, again, this is gonna work your glute, quad, everything really, your hamstring, but it's got a little bit of an inner thigh focus still, just like that plie move we did. Our inner thighs are gonna be sore tomorrow, along with some other stuff. So give me 12, 11, 10. If it's hurting your back, you can stand up a little bit more. Bring that chest up a little. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1, and 1. All right, be careful standing up straight. Shake that lower back out just a bit, and we get to use our loop band for the first time today. So for this first set, I told you, I believe, at the beginning of class, that much first off is going to be standing. So because of that, for this one, you're not going to need a ton of range of motion. So I want you to choose a loop band that is really strong. So if you have different strength loop bands at home, pick the strongest one or close to, the heaviest one, whatever your loop band company calls it, stronger or heavier. And let's place it just under our knees, okay? All right. Now, we're gonna go about hip width apart. You need to be wide enough that you got a little tension on that band. Feet are facing straight ahead. Then we're gonna go ahead and go down into like a chair sit position. The same thing applies here as has applied in many of the other moves we're doing. I want your chest up, butt down. I don't want you leaning so far forward that your weight is shifted forward. I want your weight in your hamstrings and your glutes, all right? So kind of sit back. We're gonna stay in this chair sit position with knees bent. You're gonna shift your weight to your right leg. Coming out left toe, okay? And then we're gonna tap out and out. Fly! So it's just a little tap. Regroup here once you start tapping. So you wanna get tension on that band as you tap out, right? So keep your standing knee bent, chest up, weight is in this leg, you're tapping out. okay? Not actually tapping out of class, but tapping that toe out to the regular move for the leg that we're standing on, all right? You're gonna do 8 little taps out to the side, and then we're simply gonna start tapping forward, okay? Here we go. 8, 7, and 6. The deeper you bend this knee, the harder this is. 4, 3, 2, last one, we're gonna tap forward, forward. So there's not as much tension on the forward tap, that's fine, okay? Make sure you're in that low squat position, tapping forward and back. We're gonna go 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and then we're going to tap back. 2, and 1. Tap it back, back, and back. So you can get a little more tension on this back tap. A few things will make that happen. Really bend this knee. Tap back as far as you can. Get that leg nice and straight behind you. You can feel the pull, right? And if you like, you can tap kind of back and out to the side. All right, if you weren't feeling it in your glute before, it's starting now, right? Get the tension on that band when you tap back. We're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, then we're going out to the side for 5, 2, and 1, out to the side, 5, 4, 3, 2, forward for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now back for 5, 2, out to the side for 5, 5, oh my gosh, 4, 3, 2, and forward for 5, 5, 4, and then we're going to take it to singles. 2, last one. Here we go. Back. 1, side. 1, forward. 1, back. 1, 1, 1. Keep your standing knee bent. Try to get tension on that band in these different positions. Here's where we're going to end. 10, and then a little burnout behind. 9, 8. My band's creeping up, and I'm still feeling it. I don't even know if it matters if it creeps up. Oh my gosh. 6, I am so shaky. 5. If your right butt cheek is not burning like fire, you need to bend your knee deeper. 3. Oh, I gotta go back. There's 2. One more time around. 1, 1, and in that backward position, tap, tap. Nice and quick, tap. All right, 15 seconds and you're done. Burn it out. 15, 14, 13. Bend that knee nice and deep. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can I stand up? I'm not sure. Oh my goodness. Okay, shake it out. Oh, we're gonna take just a second. Kind of work out that glute. Give it a pat. Shake it out. To be honest, if this happened to you, don't worry about it. See how my band scooched up above my knees? It doesn't make any difference. The only reason I had us start below our knees is because I figured my knees would hold the band in place a little bit better, but it didn't go anywhere up here either, so it doesn't really matter. You can have it below or above. Maybe I'll start below, because apparently mine's gonna creep up. Okay, We got to get to the other side. I'm just going to have to let go of this hair back here that I can't find because I keep, oh, I think I just found it. A hair fell to the floor. Hopefully that's the one that's been tickling my back so I can quit doing that. Okay, toes. Oh, shift your weight to this other leg, all right? And we're gonna tap out to the side. Bend your knee, don't simply lean forward. Bend that knee, get your weight in your glute. You can even pop that glute out of it, okay? Here we go, tap, tap. Oh, I know what's coming. I guess that's the bad part of doing one leg and then the other. You're like, no, I know how terrible that first leg was. I really do not want to do this other one, but we're going to do it. We're going to get through it together. And then we're going to feel so good at the end, all right? Big tap out to the side. And let's go with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, tap it forward, forward. Not as much tension on that forward tap, which is fine. What I want you to focus on here is really sitting low into that chair position, all right? We're gonna do 10, and then we gotta go back. 9, 8, I'm too close to my wall, I gotta come forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, tap it back, back. So this is where you kind of regroup here. Your weight is in, that left leg, knee is bent, and I want you to really push that right leg back. Even take it to a more straightened position back here. It'll just give you more tension. Keep it going with that big back tap. Do what works for you with your arms. It can be here, it can be here. I need to do the same thing my leg is doing, basically, to wrap my mind around it here. All right, we're doing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then you've got 5 forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 out to the side, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, and forward, 5, 4, we're going through this loop a couple times, 3, 2, and side, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, 3, 2, take it back, 5, 4, 3, we're gonna go through one more time with the 5s, forward. This leg got a little more of a rest, so we're doing one extra time through. 3, 2, and 1, out to the side, 4, 3, 2, and back, 5. Now we're gonna go to 1, right? 3, 2, and now singles, forward, forward, side, back, forward, side, back. Nice. Forward, side, and back. 10, I'm gonna be a shaky mess. Okay, 10, 9, 8, and 7, 6, my oh my, 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one, and then you're gonna leave it back. One, leave it back. Here we go. Press, press. Nice and quick, stay low with that leg. Oh my gosh, okay guys, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Woo! Okay, let's get out of this move band for a second. I gotta shake out. Oh my gosh, that was so good. So good today. Shake it out. All right, moving on. Now I gotta make a decision because we're gonna run low on time. You know what? I wanna go down to the floor. So leave your loop bands close by. Have a seat on the ground. My shirt, because I forgot a towel. Okay, kind of try to dry. I'm already sweaty. You guys, I always think, I don't know why I still think like this. I get sweaty in every single class I teach. But when it comes to Pilates, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna get too sweaty today. I'll wear my light pants. No, you guys, remind me, Erin, do not wear the light pants. You will get sweaty. Okay, so I had you go with a heavier band as we were standing. Now I want you to go with a lighter band. This is my lightest, okay? You can choose, but this is the lightest strength band that I've got. We're gonna put it around our ankles, okay? For this one. Have your other bands nearby, because you can swap out if what I'm doing is not challenging you enough, and you can also get rid of the band if it's too much, all right? So I want it around your ankles. Now, we're gonna lift our cheeks off the ground. For me, my left leg, so most likely if you mirrored me, it will be your right leg. My left leg is not as tired, so that leg is gonna stay down, okay? You can put your hands on the ground. I want you to keep the leg that feels the freshest right now down. Other leg, straight up. You're gonna keep your butt as high as you can keep it, all right? And you're gonna lift. Oh, I'm sliding up. Lift, and lift, and lift. If yours popped up like mine, it's fine. Keep that hip up, lift. All right, we're gonna do 10. I want you to feel this one out, and then we're gonna make a subtle change. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. If you cannot hold one leg up, just go into a bridge. 3, 2, 1. A bridge is this. So if it gets to be too much, you can hold a bridge position, or you can do the hip lifts with both feet down, okay? Same leg is gonna stay down. Here's the change. We'll see if my band stays in place. Put your backside down. We're gonna take our band on the leg that you were pushing down and up. The band is gonna lock around the top of your foot. Can you guys see that? Okay. Let's give it a try. Let's see if my band shoots up. We are going to come up again, okay? And then this is up to you. Lift up, and up, and up. I want you to focus on the upward push. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, drop it down. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more. There's a couple of these, I don't know, maybe I'll show you 2 more. They're good. Same side, keep your band where it's at, okay? All right, we're gonna get into that same position, you ready? Hip up, get your leg as straight as you can. Push down, down, down. All right, I gotta show you one more. So let's do 10 of these. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. Okay, take a rest. One more. I know a couple more, but I'll just make you do one more. Breathe. Okay, final one-legged hip lift version with our band in this position. Again, if you're maxed out, just go to a bridge or both feet down with the hip lift. Okay, some of you can probably guess where I'm headed. Last set on this leg. Hip up, get your leg as straight as you can. Out and out. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Keep that hip up. Let's go with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. All right, I'm going to give you just a second. Relax those arms. This is a fairly challenging move, so a lot of us really press off the ground hard, and that can be hard on your neck and shoulders. So loosen that up, and then we're going to go to the other side. I just have to fix this. The first one, we're not looping it through. If it slides up a bit, don't worry about it, okay? I just want you to kind of get your bearings with this first one. It's still a challenge. All right, so they're just your loop bands just through your ankles. If you feel like you can do this all day long with a heavier strength band and push harder against that band, right? Ready? Hips up, other leg is straight. You're gonna go up and up. Hey, it's staying put for a second on me this time. Keep this hip as high as you can. We're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, here goes 6, sliding up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. We'll give you just a second here. This is where we're going to take the leg we've been lifting. So bring your loop band back down and take it through your toe. All right? So ankle looped around your toe. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay. Oh, let's get it done. Go ahead and pick that hip up. Get your leg as straight as you are able. All right? And we're going to go up and up. Keep your hip as high as you can. We're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Gonna give our legs a little rest. Quads, hamstrings, outer thighs, it's all working here. This next one is the push down, okay? It doesn't have to be a huge one. See how much range of motion you've got, how secure you feel with your band staying put, all that stuff. You can make it just a tiny little push down, or you can make it real big, okay? All right, let's do it. Up. Get your leg as straight as you can, and you're gonna push down, down, down. Keep that hip up. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it. I'm going to bring that leg in. We're going to take one last second to breathe, and then we're going to do that outward push, all right? This is kind of the finisher of this particular set. So I feel like I'm already basically to failure now. My whole lower body is just like a shaky mess. But we're going to do 10, then we're moving on to something else, all right? Okay, let's do it. Up. Get that other leg up, get it as straight as you can. Take it out and out. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, Last one, not here doing that terrible last set. Okay, let's get rid of our glute band for a second. Shake your legs out, go ahead and straighten them. We're going back to some inner and outer thigh work. One of my favorite moves, and I don't think we've done this one in a really long time. All right, keep your body line just nice and straight. Choose a leg, it doesn't matter, they're both tired. So I'm gonna go with my left, the back one. And I just wanna raise it straight up. Keep your other leg straight. Now, for you, just get your leg as straight as you can. If your hamstrings are really tight, it might not be that straight. If you feel like you can really straighten that leg out, get it straight. We're gonna circle clockwise, inward, with hands under your backside. Support if you want. This is so good. And what it's gonna feel like, it's just gonna get really shaky and feel like you can't control your leg. That's what we want. So keep circling. We're gonna do 15, 14, circles on the ceiling, 13, 12. My leg's already not doing what I'm telling you. 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, and then we're gonna go in the other direction. Switch. All right, final 15, 14, 12, 10, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to bring this leg down, shake it out. We're going to go right to the other. Do your best to breathe. You got to have some core in here too. So we have a tendency to hold our breath when we have to use our core. So try to breathe. Okay, everybody. Let's go 15, 13, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we gotta go the other direction. Oh no, other direction for 15, 14, 10, oh come on you guys, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bend our knees, hug them into your chest. Take a second again to shake those babies. We're almost there. Oh my gosh, we're closer than I think. Go with a heavy band, okay? We are gonna do walk out hip lifts. So, band is below your knees. Just follow right along with me, hips up, okay? The use of the band for this is gonna be fairly soft. So, what I want you to do, keep your hips up. We're gonna do a little tuck and squeeze. Tuck and squeeze. We're gonna do a little tuck and squeeze here. So tuck your hips up and under, squeeze your glutes. I want you to use the glute band in the sense that your feet are just wide enough that you're pressing against the glute band with your knees. It's just adding that little bit of extra resistance for our glutes, okay? So keep those hips high. I want you to tuck your hips under, and then I want you to make a conscious effort to squeeze your cheeks at the top, all right? We're gonna do 15 in this position, and then we're gonna take a step farther away from our back side. So if I cut out for some reason, you know where we're going, all right? Here we go, 15, 14, 13, and 12. 10, I'm already feeling it, my gosh. 3, 2, keep those hips up. We're gonna take one little step out. You can go on your heels or remain flat-footed, but you need to keep your knees wide enough that you're using your band. Here we go. Tuck and squeeze. We have one more step farther out after this set of 15, okay? Ready, let's do it. 15, 14, my backside is on fire right now. 12, the harder you push out against your bands, the harder this is gonna be as well. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold those hips up. Final step out. Again, you can go on your heels if you like. Keep those knees wide. Here we go. Tuck and squeeze. 15, 13, 12. We're going to make our way back at the end of this 15. You're going to go back to that middle position. 9, 8, 7, oh my gosh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take just that little step in. Make sure you still have tension. 15, 15, oh my gosh, 14, 13, and 12. I'm shaking so bad after you guys can see me. Oh my gosh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. One more step in. Keep those knees wide. Here we go. Up and up. We've got 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, and 8. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. 6, 5, 4. We're gonna pulse our knees out to finish off this set. I know. 2, get those hips up, push out, 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 out. You got 10 seconds, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I'm gonna have to help myself. I cannot even lower my backside down. Oh, goodness. All right, give your knees a hug. You guys are doing so well. We're almost done with class. I'm gonna give you just a second to breathe, okay? When you tell me that you want inner thighs and glutes, I will give you that. So, nobody's gonna leave here today feeling like they did not get a good glute workout. You're welcome. You're gonna take your glute band and follow along. It's that slide. Seriously. I hate slides so bad. Like, there's a couple weird things that I have like a major, like deep hate for. I don't know why. Slides are one of them. I can't stand it. There's slides in my house I like freak out. They're so annoying. So the slides drive me crazy. The other thing that I am freaked out by is randomly crows. I don't know why. When I jog and they fly above me, it freaks me out. So you guys will have to let me know what random stuff freaks you out that like shouldn't. So be thinking about it. So I'm going to ask you that at the end. Okay, so it's going to be your glute band around the leg that's closest to me or the camera. Then you're going to take it up right under your knee. So this is a little inner thigh engagement with your hip lift, okay? The idea is to get tension on this one band. So pull, okay? Now, we're gonna lift our hips up and I want you to feel for a second. Can you get some outward tension? It does not have to be much. Can you get some outward tension on your leg? If you're like, it's really not a whole lot, try this. Put it above your knee, okay? Then come up, See if you can get a little more tension that way. Again, it does not have to be much, and it doesn't even matter if that band scooches up a bit, okay? So you want a little tension on that inner thigh. We're pulling out, okay? So plant your elbow, pull out. Decide if you feel it more above or below your knee. You can switch in the middle. Get those hips up. We're gonna do a quick set here. Just keep that tension. Give me a lift and a lift. I wanna throw in this little simple, extra kind of inner thigh lift. Here's another trick that you can do after class or another day. If you have a piece of furniture that's really stable at home, and this is an awesome way to do this because you can get even more tension. You can take this band that you're holding on to. This is just giving you a little bit of tension for that inner thigh. You can loop it underneath some item that's out to the side of you. And then you can do this, and you can step out away from that item as far as you want and get a ton of tension, all right? So for now, just that little bit, you're pulling out against your inner thigh. We're gonna do 15. Here we go. 15, 14, and 13, 12, 11. See how I'm gripping my band? Kind of bunched it up. Just gives me a little more resistance. 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull hard against that band. It does make a difference. 3, 2. Now hold your hip up. You're going to give me a little inward push, push, push. Just a little inward push. 15, 14, 13, 12. Just with this one leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Nice. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. Just a little extra for that inner thigh, and then we're going to end with a final move for inner thighs as well. Again, you can have it below your knee or above. It worked better for me to kind of bunch up my band. Got a little more tension that way, so I think we'll do it on this side too. All right. I liked it here. Now I remember. Go ahead, hips up, just pull on that band so you got some tension. Just a little bit will do ya, okay? Here we go. Up and up. You'll just feel it a little more on that one side, inner thigh, with that extra tension there. And then later on today or right after class, you know, test it out, loop it under some furniture and see how you like that version. Make sure that whatever furniture you do, that it's not going to go anywhere though, because you guys are really strong. Don't pull stuff over on top of you. Aaron told me to loop it under my TV cabinet and it tipped over and everything broke. No, please do not do that. Your hip, don't be afraid to push inward a little bit on this leg that you've got a hold of. Don't be afraid to push inward a little bit on this leg that you've got a hold of as you raise your hips, okay? Just push against that band. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold those hips up and give me that little inward press. You can move this leg out farther if it helps you get a little more range of motion. Figure out what's working for you there. We're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Set her down. All right. Go ahead, get rid of that band. Here's how we're going to end class. Circles on the ceiling. One leg, we're circling inward. That's it. Then we're gonna circle inward with the other leg and you're done, okay? We've already done this. We're just gonna go one direction, choose your leg. Doesn't matter, okay? Bring it up. I want you circling in, and in. Now, that little trick I just showed you with the hip lift, you can also take your loop band and loop it around a piece of furniture off to the side and put it through this leg and add extra tension as you're circling inward, okay? Not everybody has a heavy enough piece of furniture where they're working out, so I decided not to do that today, but you can try it at home. See? Flies don't like me either. They know. They know that they're kind of hugest pet peeve. Circle. Circle. For real. I have like a weird, like it's a, for just a little old fly, I would feel like I have like an extreme hate for them. All right. Give me 10, 9. Keep that leg as straight as you can and as close to your chest. Get away from me, fly! My head for the end of class. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten it out, shake it out. So your legs should just feel like it stops working, stops doing what you're asking it to do. If that's what you feel like, you're doing this right, okay? Other side, here we go. Circle inward, in, and in. We only have time for one direction. So we're gonna do this inward direction. So we are really targeting that inner thigh. Breathe. You might find that you're a little sore in your abs tomorrow too, especially if you haven't done core work much lately, because this uses your core as well. Keep on going. This is our final set. Last leg, last set of today. Breathe through it. My leg is starting to not listen to me. Circle up leg. All right. I want 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. I snuck an extra one in there. Straighten those legs, shake them out. We made it. We're over 2 minutes, so I'm not going to keep you to stretch. I do want you to tell me if you completed class and make me feel better, or don't. Tell me if there's a certain thing that you shouldn't dislike as much as you do. Something maybe weird that is just like a huge pet peeve of yours, or something that you have like an irrational fear or dislike for. Now you guys know the fly thing is like an extreme deep hatred that I do not know where it comes from. And right now in Central Washington where I live, I feel like the flies are worse right now this time of year. So they're just, every day I'm like, get the fly swatters! I cannot stand it! We gotta get rid of these flies! And I have one in here today. So as soon as I sign off, I'm running inside to get my fly swatter, and that fly is going down. So let me know. Great work. We finished. We conquered our workout today. And we're going to be back for more tomorrow, right? All right. Who finished the workout? Jody. What's your, let's see, birds. Okay. Then you can share, like, I hate flies, like with a deep hatred, but I have an irrational fear of crows. So I'm right there with you. And I don't know where it comes from. Like, maybe I blocked something out as a child. Do you ever wonder that? Like, why am I so, what happened to me? I am freaked out of crows. They're huge. Whenever I jog, I feel like these crows are following me. And I'm just like, I feel like if I turn my back, they're going to dive bomb me and peck me. That's like, so the whole time I'm running, I guess it makes me run faster. So I'm right there with you. And I don't know why my husband makes fun of me. But crows, I'm afraid of. And I'm actually kind of afraid of chickens too, but we have them. And I hate, with a fiery passion deep within me, I hate flies. All right, thank you, Jody. I feel better. Does anybody else have a weird, irrational fear or hate? You can share it here. This is something I should probably talk about on Instagram. It would be funny to hear people's stuff. But also, if you had a move that you loved, did you like doing that inner thigh stuff? I get asked for that a lot. I try to incorporate inner thigh work along with glute work as well. All of that standing work at the beginning of class, just like all over lower body stuff. So much that we can't function. So great job. If you want to take a second to stretch out, please do. I'll leave you on just for a second as I put my bands away. If anybody else wants to comment on their irrational fears or a favorite move, I always feel like I turn this off and then a few comments come up, and I always feel bad if I don't get to respond to you. But if you have to go, you don't have to sit here and watch me put my bands away, but I'll leave this running just for a second. So if you have an irrational fear that you need to, share with me, then let me know. So put the bands away. Great work today, guys. Get this thing of bands. It makes it really easy. You got every size, comes in this neat little carrying case, especially if you're just working out by yourself. And even if you go to a gym, maybe you don't want to share equipment with everybody else, right? So you just throw this little baggie in with you, and it just makes it super easy. So I'm glad that I bought the, variety pack. All right. Me and Jody are the only one with irrational fears. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Great work today. Thanks for working out with me.